Achievements. Did they always have that? Hold on. Did Honkai Star Rail always have that where you could just collect your all your achievements with one button? Why have I the whole time been clicking on each one? Did they just add this in? That's new, right? Yo, finally! I can't believe it took like 4 patches to do that, but that's crazy. Nice. I was thinking that's not the same. That's not usual. All right. Now, I am absolutely fascinated by this. We got Big Cyrene over here. Hold on. Wait, I was about to say, why is she taller than me? We have 3 Cyrenes. It's a Spider-Man pointing meme at this point. Look. We got little Cyrene on the swing. And we got 2 big Cyrenes. When 2 big Cyrenes love each other very much, a little Cyrene... No, I'm kidding. Look at all these little pink-haired characters. So funny. My boots. Oh, she's so ready to get married. Look at her.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Yeah, but you have. Oh, why is that the view? That view is not the same.
Never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
What does that mean, Cyrene? Cyrene, you look... Standing here brings back memories. Trail of Genesis? What is this? He was like, what, you bad now? What?
The weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
Ah, so it was that theory. So essentially, all her memories from all of those cycles built up a new version of Cyrene whose body was strong enough or big enough to take that? I don't know.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
Relax. She has I didn't notice her.
Arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphoreus is being born?
She has a Mobius strip on her wrist, like how Amphoreus looks. Wow.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light.
Was that Hyacinth?
Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and
That's a beautiful way to
peaceful
put this.
lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
What we must protect. The dawn that Finon and everyone had wished for.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy.
Oh?
Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
We're taking her hand. Let's go.
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
Percy, I see it. This Cyrene is Charizard. Little Cyrene is Charmeleon. And Mem is Charmander. I feel it. Also, Mimi, I'm gonna have to look at my my light cones after this. Work has been something this week, so I need you at least in the background for my sanity. Bless you. I hope I can help, Rach.
You say that.
Huh?
But it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931.
I was also thinking that she said that, and I'm like, so I'm curious how long this patch is gonna be and how time is gonna progress through this.
I can make use of the crevices of time.
You know?
But surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new
Of course.
world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of
That's so
every
crazy.
mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
Uh-oh.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Makes sense. Time to take over the burden that Phynon has been carrying. Let's deliver.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
That's adorable. These are the homies. We were literally just crying in each other's arms
Remember,
yesterday, so.
This world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap.
Oh.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
They hit that dun, dun, dun.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Heidi's Elysiae.
But look in her eyes.
So quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
I feel like we've not been able to walk around here in a while. Zareni has already left Heidi's Elysiae with you, beginning the... My god. As she sensed you'd one day return again, she quietly left behind a letter on the table just before you left. Looks like you still remember what I said. Every story has to come to an end. Heidi's Elysiae is where your next journey begins. When you're ready, set out from here. By the time you read this letter, I may have already left the village. I will never disappear. The memories we shared in Heidi's Elysiae will stay with you in my place. Until the day we meet again. Fair enough. Oh. Yo, I can't jump in this game. It's killing me. Any more for any more?
I want to make
That noise is annoying. Ah. Galba, who the hell are you?
Kiso, you little rascal. Bet you're goofing off somewhere again.
Wonder how much of a factor being able to jump is in how little fun exploration is. It would be nice to be able to jump. Finon's mama! Mama Fi! Mama Fi!
Working with your own hands and harvesting, that makes people happy.
Surely is. Seeing the wheat grow tall and golden, it just makes me smile, you know? Ah, look at me. Got so caught up chatting, I forgot my manners. Come on in, make yourself at home. Where's my kids back? I'll have you all try my best honey sun cake. Smoked meat I just finished curing. Bless her. Yo, what up, Stray? Thank you for the 73 months. I realize my thing is not updating. That's kind of interesting. Activity feed. Stray is not woke. Thank you for the 73 months, Stray. What do you mean you're not built to be awake? Ooh, Evernight. Fancy meeting you again, brave little trailblazing grey bird. Oh, this is the Evernight. Surprised, are you? The gentle breeze of Ides Elysiae shouldn't have pulled your heartstrings so taut. Relax. Don't forget, I've already fulfilled my promise and regressed into the eternal night. Our meeting now, and the words I'm about to share, are fragments of farewell that I left behind in advance. What do you think? The Anas Rava, in Pure Child of Anas Rava, might actually mean without a mission. Thinking back to our brief yet lingering encounters, how wary you were of me. We never even had the time for a proper farewell, did we? It can't be helped. The role I'm playing isn't exactly likable. If I left without saying goodbye, wouldn't you hold a grudge against me forever? So for one final time, I decided to stir up a few of your pleasant memories. That's kind of cute. Kind of cute. I think back to when you left Ides Elysiae, back to the beginning of the Flame Chase. Your journey has been exceptionally smooth. After all, the people of the Flame Chase journey believed in a prophecy of Orynyx, and were convinced a deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphoreus. Ah. So it was Evernight. I mean, it makes sense with the connection. Exactly. I thought it might be March. They don't know of your names, nor the... I mean, how would March be able to from the camera at that point? Nor the true starry sky. March 7th's wish wasn't just about helping you break through the ultimate protocol. She hoped your journey would go smoothly. What I did was merely lend a hand. Elisa and Parata made the right call, don't you think? You're welcome. You see, I never forgot March 7th's wish to protect you. She knows I'm holding her as my trump card, and I know just as well that you all are hers. You and Dan Hong, you've given March 7th memories that truly are one of a kind. If she was placed on opposite sides of a scale from you two, she would choose you both without a moment's hesitation. So I'll leave you with a question. What if one day March 7th walks down a path completely different from you? Will you choose her or your own path? No need to rush for an answer. Certainly no need to rack your brain for the Evernight before you. This is merely a lingering shard of memory I left before departing. I've always been lurking behind the dark torrents of remembrance, watching you all, observing your trailblaze as you progress. That sounds scary. Keep your answer hidden in your heart until the day your question truly... Don't set this up. Who knows? Perhaps by then, your answer will have changed from what it is right now. No matter what, March 7th loves you all. That felt so weird to say. So don't let her wish be in vain. Alright, that's the last farewell. Now welcome a true oblivion, will you? Night, Evernight. Oh man, we missed the Astral Express in March now.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed
Its first end.
Right.
And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan.
Finan.
is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
That's so crazy to me. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's within Iron Tomb because of what happened in the last cycle that we traveled with him. Well, you know what I mean.
Look,
Those
the
events.
golden light that shone upon the
Still
grove
around,
still
just not
meanders
here.
between heaven and earth. Like the prophecies of Amphoreus, it has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
You're a hero.
You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
I like that way of putting it. Together we'll all make it the best possible ending.
We best. Those are such beautiful words.
Yo, she would love DJ Khaled, bro. We the best. Yo, she would get gassed if she heard a DJ Khaled album. We the best. Ah, such beautiful words, Mr. Khaled. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said.
DJ Ligus.
After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
Oh? Well, you got me curious.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Little Cyrene?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore?
Huh? We did watch Exotale.
But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
Weren't that the names of all the fairy, like, you know, like how they all look like Mem, right? Was it? I think they all look like Mem from memory bars. It's been that long. I thought they were all named after. Could be crazy though.
I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey, but as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Thank you, friend. Every single Cyrene. That's it. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories.
The trailer we just seen.
A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction.
I thought it randomly skipped the text then. Why'd it go
The
dark in the middle?
unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore.
Oh.
The demi-urge is right here.
Good luck, Legus. Uh-oh. Let's see what's happening outside. We're playing Shogi right now. Jinyuan, what we doing?
According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Fu to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But with enemies all around us,
I hate that we don't get to see the other two
Child
yet.
knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve. Just whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Like, two of them got FaceTime on, and the other just doing FaceTime audio. They took the video off. Why?
Oh my. Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story.
Damn, I miss using facial.
With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These two wins for the Law Fu will make all three of us happy. And our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic Foresight instead?
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Law Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And
Okay.
for the powers of the cosmos, this is a glimmer of hope for them, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Emanators
that
are also
is
their
going to be
weapons
concerning.
burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
Why did destruction emanators feel scarier than the other emanators we see?
My assessment is this.
Maybe not
To
Acheron.
completely take
Oh.
down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Law Fu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute.
Because they seek destruction? Fair answer.
The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
He cares about us.
The
Bless him.
chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did
Autobot.
she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom Pom, join the
Everyone? I don't know. I feel like you should leave someone
We
here.
do need to be prepared for all possible
But
contingencies.
Pom Pom couldn't handle.
I have no
riding a
objection
train alone,
to
so
this.
I guess maybe not.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the
Forgot about this one.
Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination? Amphoreus.
Read the EULA.
3, 2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is
Damn,
so
Tracy's
heavy
seeing them here too.
Unlike Penacony's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection.
Fair.
And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation.
Entering.
Communications
Oh
normal.
boy.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers.
Boot Hill, where you at, boy?
Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a
Hold
pretty
on.
blatant disregard from the
One
family
sec.
for Penacony's independent
Hold on.
director, I'd say.
If the family's who I think they
Long
are,
time no see, Miss Himiko.
aren't the family... Especially really had 2 fugitives on board right now. I mean... Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess, I don't know if they'd care about Sunday. But wouldn't, you don't think, Robin would try and get them involved? I don't...
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities.
I mean, we did learn from those promotional videos too that, like, obviously these guys funded and helped create a vaccine too. So
the collapse of the erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb
That's so crazy.
Organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board.
I get it though, because
of deep cooperation.
like I understand it in a way that you can't just like tank your own, like, not necessarily economy, and then what?
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
They go. Damn, those guys did not like each other.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
Right. The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle.
Everyone's trying to get advantage where they can during this time.
You can
Which is
never
kind of
be too
crazy
careful
considering
when
what's
battling
happening.
a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside. I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's why I froze. Oh. I can communicate with them like this. Okay.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
The Diamond wants his 28th planet, and Topaz wants his a cat in her spaceship.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. Jade Abacus of Allying Oath. You can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Thanks. Oh, there are a lot of these, huh? Wait, what? Okay. Gang, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll continue on. I'll be back. One in the chat if you want to see me talk to everyone on the outside using these communicators before we dive in. BRB. I've returned. I'm back. What up? It's time. Let's get these conversations going. All right. Who we got? Bronya! Yo!
Can you hear us?
Yo, what?
Ah, we're
She's
through.
still there?
I can see the
Serval
video feed.
too.
Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a
Literally.
while.
Did not expect to see them at all.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog.
Ah, that makes sense. Topaz went, because this is where we met Topaz initially, right? So Topaz went to Urillo, gave them the vaccine, and that's why we're conversing.
The express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Urillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks.
Damn!
Matt Kitchapard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches.
That
Zima
kid.
and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That kid is so funny.
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Literally Naruto and Sasuke.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Urillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options.
Thanks, Mimi.
But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Urillo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly
that's good.
either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Urillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Bronya.
We definitely got to chat with Robin after this. I have a feeling.
May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
You're home? Welcome back, Mimi. Imagine Belobog fully recovered as a planet and then being able to send a full force support. That would be insane. At this point, it would be extra crazy. Big adventure in.
To inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would, however, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you when that time comes. I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Okay, buddy.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo, but at least until now they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis.
Right.
Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
That conversation wasn't as pleasant as I would have hoped for it to be. That's fine. Boot Hill? Pick up, bro.
Of course, we would never know the Rangers' comings and goings.
Oh!
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Robin!
Yes. And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier.
What's with these siblings and appearing as little kids?
Appear in disguise. On behalf
I mean,
of the
not little
Pentagonia
kids.
family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family, but we essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Let that child alone? Just had the urge to say that for no reason. Why?
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Oh, yeah. Oh?
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The New World was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
Please try not to talk about anything to do with past this in the story of Honkai Star Rail. I don't want to read anything and be spoiled or have some preconceived notions of what changes. Please, let's not talk about anything past where we are. That's all. Yeah, JH, I did. That's why I said that. What's his family with this and this disguise? Like, I said that as soon as it popped up and it said it was Robin. Like, why are they both? I just think it's kind of funny. Why's your neck cut? What's going on? Bo, you gotta say that Honkai Star Rail is about more than fate, and maybe you'll get your drops.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
It's just Ebonite.
Here they come. Here they come.
I mean, it's March.
Nameless of the Astral Express.
It's March pranking them.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away.
I feel like March is pranking these fools.
Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
Look at Sonic's face.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers
Such March behavior.
we once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 titans who guard Amphoreus.
I think she's caught on.
Stop fooling around, March.
Yeah.
Come on out.
What? Aw, I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
That's so cute.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be A bit more casual and laid back.
As expected. I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang.
March, we missed you. I'm so glad to have her back.
Time no see.
Vale of Evernight, March 7th.
Back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So, what does she look like?
Same old, same old.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
Oh, really? I don't just look the same? What's she doing?
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world.
Literally.
And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus' destiny.
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone.
Makes sense.
Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken.
And here we are.
And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
Literally. You don't even know what's been going on.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace.
Thanks, Mom.
Let's
Thanks,
go
Dad.
Witness this moment for ourselves.
Glad you're here.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her
Sleepyhead.
transformed into a towering Taffalo. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
That's true. The kid, we have more life experience than them now. Technically.
Perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
Is that who I think it is in there?
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan,
That's not.
the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy!
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn!
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
Himiko, what are you thinking?
She will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer.
Mm-hmm.
Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
This is kind of crazy.
That voice is definitely her.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Stop doing that. The leitmotif.
Is this?
Yes. It's the miracle she brought to Amphoreus.
Is this the trail of Genesis?
Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down
The mixing of the Star Rail theme with like the Amphoreus music.
and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs
Einen?
in the hands of someone
Or
far
these
more.
trailblazers?
Someone like
I see.
all of you.
Making the people fight for their own
In the
destiny.
name of Kozlana, let us depart.
The boy.
And march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always,
Walking alongside them, as we've said, making sure the people can fight for themselves.
there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure.
Dun, 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 dun. I like hearing that in the music here. Kinda cool.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
That was cool. I like that.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask, Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key,
We get a lockpick.
we turn the lock into the key.
Huh?
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting.
I can already see enemy.
You brought what I asked for, right?
Everybody
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Oh, it was a garment maker.
Just use that thing over there,
Zagreus. The Hand of Zagreus.
Dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Okay, buddy. Get cooked. Trying to escape, buddy? You trying to escape? Think. No, let's go Herta's big hand. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Disengage. There we go. What's this? Looks like what's that Pokemon? Sasuke. Goodbye, Sasuke. What up, Joko? You won't believe it? I'm scared. What won't I believe? What's going on? Is there another one of these? Not sure there is.
Make sure you keep it safe.
If it's another piece, yeah, so wait, hold on. How many could there be? Is it 4? Or would they not be finalists? Oh, I can't run around here. No, I cannot. Never mind. But that's cooked. You get what I was trying to do. So we figured out that the most recent one I found... Ah, of course. That makes sense. I didn't consider that. That makes a lot of sense. But I just faces the other semi-finalist who wasn't Sajin. Okay, so there was the other Masters finalist. Understand it now. So if I punch this, is that okay?
Curtis' big hand is what I call power. Keep it going.
Okay, Herta.
Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old titles? All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Ooh.
Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
That's crazy. How did that one go?
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Joko versus the entirety of the Korean finalists of their nationals.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
You're 3 for 3. That's so funny. Mistletoe?
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell.
Dirty
It wraps
data
around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
You mad? We can't even see her face.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now Droidhead wants to hand
Feeling a
down
little
judgment
nervous?
to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
Trying to avoid
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
I see what he's saying. He's under a lot of pressure there.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this demiurge really is. Let's hope this matrix...
Oh, we got the gummy ship.
Better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
So how do I operate this thing?
We're hacking in.
Unless I don't.
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Going through? Thunderbirds are ghost style?
Torzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Trojan program Mistletoe. Mistletoe is Screwlum's personal collection piece. Elegantly designed Trojan program. Click the cruise button to start flying. Click again to switch to other stuff. Okay.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
Where's my mouse? How can I?
Picking up multiple independent signals with the same data.
My mouse isn't here.
Barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
I would love to, but my mouse and keyboard don't exist. I guess I just press U. That's fine. A literal auto turn? Okay. Why didn't it tell me how to do everything and then just auto cruise? Interesting.
Almost no response.
You can pilot it normally with keyboard. That's what I thought, but it wouldn't let me. It wanted me to go to autopilot mode, but it also made me press U to do that.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit.
Yeah, I imagined I can turn it off. It was less about like, wow, I can't control it myself, or more about that specific moment was very weird.
High energy radiation.
In a few different regards.
Imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Like, my mouse, I couldn't get my mouse to activate, so I couldn't press it, and I literally had to press U. And I just thought it was odd that it made me auto and wouldn't let me fly.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name, the Stellaron.
The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Oh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands.
Right. He didn't just beef it one by one. He used the Stellaron. Okay.
To turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control, He couldn't contain the demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for the raid. What's going on? How was the rest of the stream? How was Moonlight Peaks? It's funny, I genuinely remember it by thinking, what's Disney Dreamlight Valley's name and what's something closer? What up, Red Cat? What up, Scott? How you guys doing? Playing some Honkai Star Rail. It's kind of the end of the universe right now, so high stakes at the moment. Also, is it hot where you are, I? Rest of the world, wherever you are. Is the heat cooking you or not really? Actually, let me turn my fan up a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well. Guys, go and check out Ai. Can we have a shout out, please? We love her. She's cool. Plays a lot of cozy games. She's been playing Ocopia. She loves Valorant. It's cool today for me, which is much needed. Jealous. Can I steal some coolness? Okay, so how did you suffer through your stream? Like, were you okay streaming or did you feel like hot?
But he failed. It still left a mark.
It's only 22 outside, but it's 25, 30 inside. It's always going to be hotter inside, right? Yeah, it's only 26. It feels like it's 30 something. I've been living like the UK, no AC. And we'll get through it, Rach. Oh, you had a handheld one, the little mini ones? Interesting. We are boiling alive. I'm glad we are all suffering together. I think that's a good idea. Enjoy your food. I hope your head gets better soon. Make sure to drink a ton of water. That goes for all of you as well, because dehydration. I bought this Dyson fan, and it has definitely been saving my life. So I have this on my face. I wonder if I sound funny if I talk through this. Yo, this is the move. Why didn't I think of this?
Celeron and Amphoreus. Why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the demiurge left a trace, right?
That's probably really loud.
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the nameless Titan?
Honestly, fair, fair. Make sure you drink up your water. But thank you for hanging. Do you have the desk one? We talked about it earlier. People are wondering if it's worth it. I think it's pretty good. I like it. It saved my life. I was very tempted to go for the hot and cold, like tower one, because it was only like 300 at the time, but it ran out, so I got the desk one because I felt I would need that more for on stream as well, and it's been helping me, especially when I put it on like my dresser, and I'm like in bed, and it goes, ah, boy, I like it. It's mainly just like for cleaning purposes. Hot and cold is back in stock with 600. No, I was only gonna get it because it was like 300 at the time on like a discount. Joker? Wait, you can open the map to check the waypoints. Select the waypoints icon and so that's okay. That's cool. Ew. Back going? No worries, I rest well. We shall catch you later. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, also, Jordan said you guys are watching Komi-san. Beam me up, Scotty.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Say her name. Yo, Ryan! Thank you for the 63 months. How are your games going? I appreciate the Prime.
Inside that world, it was the 13th forgotten Titan, the one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The nameless Titan never existed.
Right.
The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true?
No, it's true.
Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists.
Right.
But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite.
I mean, we know where the Demiurge is. Because we started off the era, just before this era started, right? As we were moving into it. Irene showed us.
So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Xandar's not the one who made the Demiurge.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to...
Pause the flight? What do you mean pause the flight?
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Nice. He said burning dinner. What are we burning for dinner? We're so Star Wars right now. How does someone even build something like this? Like, it feels so awkward to have been built, you know?
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Okay. Let's go. I made pasta with chicken and bacon with pesto sauce. I burned the pasta and made the bacon too crispy too. Damn. That man's like Kay's cooking. When she burned the spaghetti in the oven. I'm never not remembering or thinking about that. Oh my god. Gordon Ramsay is no one to judge after that grilled cheese. I was thinking the same thing, to be fair. I was thinking, yo, after that one grilled cheese he did.
I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
So I'm going backwards? I came here just for this treasure, huh?
Make sure you keep it safe.
Started watching this last meal, and he got roasted for it right off the bat. Wait, he got roasted for his grilled cheese or his last meal? Which one? Maybe both. Oh, for the grilled cheese? Yeah, fair. Because what the hell was even that? Oh. Treasure. I see treasure. That is what you are. You're my golden star. Rail.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Let's go.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the Exo myth.
Didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control.
What?
But that also triggered
Kinda crazy.
the safe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
He literally did activate Strulim's trap card.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
I like how much confidence she has with him by her side, you know? So, alright, we got it. Don't worry.
Honored. The chronocognitive anchor's in place. Proceed when ready.
I can't hear DJ without thinking of the goddamn David Guetta meme. Shout out to his family. It's insane. Persona 4, yo, love this game.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
He actually left.
The coordinates are accurate.
Who's hiding?
Still here.
Was he invisible, hiding in a TV?
However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
A VPN?
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Uh-oh. If he jump scares me out these, if he FNAF jump scares me and jumps out the TV like, ah!
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is under...
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what
Am I walking backwards?
Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
Yeah, tell me about it. Had to fall asleep for a sec.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark.
The scepter's...
That sounds like something out of Kingdom Hearts.
Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
I mean, I guess if it's being given birth to, that does make sense, but that is also crazy.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility
like a waste of
that
energy,
he's naturally
but...
meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now, choosing to act even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well.
Backed into a corner.
The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else.
And it's Cyrene?
That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter
that can't be the case,
of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Who fits that bill? You could have said, like, maybe Cyrene or Mem from back then, but...
Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but
whoa.
Slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't
For what
stop.
reason?
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it.
Yo, how was I can't see the shit.
This is the place below the tombstone.
What is that? Is that it?
Coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
Is that fool's head? It is his head.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings. Welcome you two. I'm very happy that you responded
Cool.
to
Is this version of him actually done?
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me.
That being?
The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphoreus's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphoreus's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack.
Kind of a bar.
The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus' body.
Not sure I like that.
For you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here as we reveal the truth behind Philius 093's disappearance.
So it was Cyrene? I'm not good.
By the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little.
But this is you, the Demiurge. So that's how you were born. That is the secret. That's your memory. Fascinating. Okay, so I was on the right lines. It is Cyrene.
I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world.
Okay.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans.
Wow.
Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time.
So that is the original. Okay. So I think I was correct earlier in saying that the Cyrene we're seeing now is the original one.
The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers
This
will
demiurge, a devil, kind of like demon, like pointed ears. Makes sense
ending.
too.
This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Ah, the memes.
But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand.
Final?
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger.
I don't know.
And to go to places far away.
The other version of her didn't really get that much bigger, so.
Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Interesting.
Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night. Through tears and laughter. And once again heads towards tomorrow.
496. Damn, okay.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
Like a cage? Like a bird in a cage? Amphoreus IronTomb.exe. Runtime error. Program from unknown publisher. Demiurge Philia 093 exe. Allow write access? Sure. Running Philly? That's so crazy. Like she's Siri.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Isn't this the same conversation we had in 3.6 with the memory of her?
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you.
Right.
That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete.
Mm-hmm.
0.
This is what we saw.
9. 3. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 09
Peach
equals Peach. Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
His music's really nice. Okay, same again. Ignore the arrow and continue, or click details to view the full log.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance.
I feel like I've heard this before too. Is this repeating all the ones we saw her do last time?
Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Bye, just like that? Nighttime?
Peach's record number.
Guys, be right back real quick. My bladder is full. I'll see you in a sec. It shouldn't be too long. Act like I never left. Alright, Peach's record.
I record every page of this story and tell it to you. Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Polymorph 600. Track. Strife.
Related to. Stripe.
Stripe?
Comment. Pretty.
So, all these other versions of Cyrene were kind of feeding this. Which I guess...
Signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
What did you misunderstand it as?
Related to. Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Signal sequence. Philia 093.
Like the same way that like the memories were feeding not the memory, sorry. The destructions like feeding like Iron Tomb, right? We have like this being fed, which becomes the Cyrene we know, built through all the memories of the Cyrene fed to it.
Related
Is how I'm understanding it.
Love. Comment. Peach equals love?
Hence the romance or love story and the whole marriage theming and wedding dress thing. Makes sense. An unhandled exception occurred. Naive dream? Click accept to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view this.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I have started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga
All for nothing?
just an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 90.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error.
This music is so nice too.
Comment. I'm
Aww.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you...
Starting to see some progress there, huh?
Peach. Happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side.
Seeing the learning and growth of it.
Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
You did just say that earlier. I don't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did.
Mem.
It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do,
Yeah.
re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach. crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Save.
This is kind of cute.
Little fairies, good friends.
Oh, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Crazy. An unhandled exception occurred. Object name, a new blank.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart.
Right, like it's literally creating a living being that's learned and understands concept.
Me! Little fairies, happy. Speaking easy.
Learning to talk.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen.
What do you mean, shh, and then...
This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Hi. It's in the past version of herself, I'm guessing, when she died.
Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
When I suggested she was talking to herself, this is not what I meant. But that's kind of cute.
Spaces. What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough. Peach, don't leave.
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Are you becoming Cyrene?
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach, is love.
What?
So, first there is love.
That gave Shrek his love, Shrek his life for a second.
Then there is blank space.
I wonder if it's going to combine with the Cyrene to become one being, in a sense, for those memories.
Love.
The developmental trends of the Erudition have nothing to do with creating a conscience.
Well,
those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory.
and what's happening right now?
Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad, but... Oh, don't understand. Query... Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy, Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike, yes, right, query, memory.
Okay. Oh, wow. Her as a baby? Ion in her childhood? The other Chryso says, the Flame Reaver journey. What's this, like, restarting?
Peaches, memories.
Yeah, I think this became Cyrene along with her. Like, they're fused together to make one being.
Prophecies fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
But, like, her ears look normal as hell up here in this one. And also, do we see Cyrene's ears in this form? I'm not sure we do. I'm going to have to look at her again, but I never really noticed that.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
That form of Cyrene. Is it a version that the Bud of Memory sees her as based on the memory she's gained?
When the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Orinus.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest. Easy, I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name Ides Elysiae came from the
Yeah, it was fine on.
sorrows of the gods. Yet you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene.
Doesn't like tears, yeah.
Tears?
That was said, this new version of her.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things.
Great stories.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Well, your height, that can change apparently.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is
It's kind of like her wishes all coming true.
every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail. Simple. Got it.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Bless them both.
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile, transparent, like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling
Soft,
when she said
pink like a
goodbye.
flower.
Soft, pink, like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it!
Blank space.
Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see. I get it. I get it all. Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
So weird. I can't see you.
Ah, there she is forming.
That you grew up?
Not wrong.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Yeah, she's really just copying Cyrene.
It just feels like you are a bit more mature.
Like she's just become Cyrene. I feel like it's like all these memories that have built up over this time became one solid body and memory, and like maybe in the next life, this next Cyrene and that Cyrene becomes together. They become Cyrene as one. Dale, Faz, Bravo, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you guys. What's up? What's up?
Yes. Mature.
Unless.
Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down.
She's telling her one back.
It's
Kinda cute.
almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story.
You're Cyrene now and you're Peach, huh?
How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know, but it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know, but it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and
I got so sucked into the story.
And I knew it was love.
That's what love
brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
What a nice fairy tale.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
And I guess you will. Literally together.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart. Nor does the flower understand what love is.
Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why?
It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless.
I see.
The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love?
But then... the story won't exist anymore.
It's like... So at this point, the way I'm understanding it is Cyrene saying, I will not be part of your journey. You go on alone. Just my memories. I don't need to be a part of this.
That's
in a
not
way.
true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate.
She's choosing not to go on.
Of the story, with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart. And the flower would finally understand what love is.
Wow. Well, that's sad.
Words. I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence, Philia 0.
I'm tired of this man's voice.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is
Still
love?
got time.
What is love meant?
Love meant.
Electrical signal sequence.
Lament.
093.
How she originally got to love in the first place.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart.
Okay. Breaking them heart.
Unable to obtain
We've heard this already.
emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish
What's happening here?
self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The Remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world.
And I guess that's what is going to be granted for you.
It's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world.
I'm now wondering if that past Cyrene meant that specific version of her. Is anything corrupted by the Black Tide, or that could be? It could be different this time around. Or like up to what actually happened?
Only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see.
Kind of like herself.
My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet, and that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story.
Oh.
Someone
Oh,
once
face
told
to face.
the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now.
Bless her.
Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers.
Yeah, we really don't see Hurriers ever, actually.
And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Bless her.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is.
So that's why she's obsessed with
Actually,
love, huh?
my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphoreus.
She told her to move forward without her. Really?
I still don't get it.
Or did they go together? I hope they went together.
Trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Wow.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to
Wow.
give my book and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I
She
read
gave
a
herself
poem.
that name. Okay.
I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write,
Wow.
perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
That's a huge rock, bro. Oh my god. Wow, that's kind of crazy to know.
You think so too, right?
Just like that.
I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither.
Because in my head, it's like... It's very interesting, because what makes somebody them? I guess this is Cyrene. This is all their memories. Everything's logged about them. They've essentially become Cyrene. But then, like, if Cyrene didn't have her memories, is she Cyrene? Like, what really is Cyrene at the end of the day? Her body or her memories? Like, it's kind of interesting to think about it in that way.
I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud, while you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance, and they shall become the epic known as...
Wow.
As I've written.
And so my story ends. That's it. She's really done.
It's your story now.
Yang Cyrene's vision.
Mimi?
But then Cyrene is Mem.
Mem? Me?
Hmm.
Mem. Memmy. Memmy? Mem. Mem. Mem.
This is really interesting.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything.
Right, that makes sense. So it's from that point that she goes back and becomes Mem.
But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
The one walking beside me had always been. So the end of that. Should I call you Mem, Cyrene? Literally, like, I don't...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so
So you are essentially both.
Yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene.
I will.
That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. Like, cause it's Mem, but it's Cyrene. But Cyrene's like, it's the same thing that happened with goddamn Vision. after... Wow. That's so interesting, like philosophically.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written.
Pen name. Super interesting.
Becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
If mind and body become one, there may be a way to stand up against Iron 2.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body.
She's the friends we made along the way. It's almost like the ship of Thesis theorem. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Damn.
The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then, and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe
I hope that actually happens.
prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction.
Oh, I believe in
Either
you.
way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga. That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene.
This is so interesting. This just caught me all the way off guard, you know?
It's never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
She broke free. We're breaking free.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone,
Including themselves. That's crazy.
Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus, only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half.
Yeah.
Iron Tomb.
Like, it's literally like... It's like hope, love, versus destruction. Building and growing at the same time. And now they're gonna come together at heads. That's very interesting.
Then, Philia 093
Very
completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them. And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart.
Right.
A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Yo, what in the Kingdom Hearts is going on?
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator. A giant of destruction would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its...
Like, I feel like I could read his text like 5 times before he finishes, you know?
kind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
What up, 2K? Welcome in. How you doing?
The facts above only await the arrival of the 4th instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Bro talking about himself in the third person.
You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty, and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure
He said, I'm the biggest failure.
He has suffered so much already. What is one more?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I've been through enough.
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
He likes the challenge, huh?
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Woof. Hang out with a friend, so take care. Same to you all. Yo, you have a good one. Thank you for hopping in. Appreciate it, good sir. All right, gang, we are going to end that there. I think it's probably going to take 3 streams. This is stream number 1. I'm probably going to have stream number 2. A little more. I need to go because I'm hungry and I need to pee. So, we shall continue this off next stream. Ooh. All right, gang, we're continuing this. Oh, I want to say I want to continue this tomorrow. Should we continue this tomorrow instead of do Genshin? I do really want to do more Genshin though, to be honest. Really like to do more Genshin. What's the general vote? Genshin or continue this tomorrow? I'd like to. I'm definitely going to catch up with Genshin, whatever happens, right? Before we could do this into Genshin. Like, that's fine. Yeah, we can do both. Yeah, we could maybe do both. We could maybe start Genshin, just do Genshin to finish Act 9, and then continue with this.